Please help me welcome from the State Opposition, Viên.
To Ms. Viv Nguyen, who I know has been working on this project flat out for a long time. It is great to be here today. To Mr. Bon Nguyen, who is a friend from way back, it has to be said, and it's great to see him as always. To our two lady mayors, Mayor Margaret Goodishay from Brimbank. Great to see you back in the robes, Margaret. And also Mayor Cook Lam from Maribyrnong. Wonderful to see you as well. To Mr. Ben Ewan, to Mr. Bob Elworthy, to Mr. Peter Smith and Mr. Dan Hoeing. It is also wonderful to see you. It gives me a great deal of pleasure also to be here today to represent the Leader of the Opposition, Matthew Guy, but also in my own capacity as the member for Western Metropolitan Region, because in my 11 years now representing the West, I have got to know the Australian Vietnamese community very well, and they've got to know me pretty well too, I think, and we get on very, very well, and it's very, very exciting, very, very exciting to be here as we were earlier this year. I think it was February from memory, when we turned the sod to see this magnificent memorial come to fruition. This is a very special day, but this is now a very special place. This is a place of remembrance. This is a place where people can come and remember. This is a place where people can come and remember those who have sacrificed their all, who have made extraordinary sacrifices all those years ago. People who were not remembered at the time, shamefully, but are now. It's too late, but it's never too late, if you know what I mean. This is also a place of gratitude. And I have to say to you that the Australian Vietnamese community in the gratitude stakes is first, way ahead of anybody else that I can see. They have never, ever forgotten the contribution that our diggers made to their freedom and to their struggle all those years ago. They've never forgotten, and they have never stopped giving and showing that gratitude. Today is another example of that. Those who fought, particularly those who died, I suppose, they deserve our gratitude, because they died fighting a worthy cause. They died fighting for a noble cause. Just as those who went to Vietnam and came back fought a noble war and in a noble cause. We should give them all the respect that they deserve. That, as I say, wasn't too prevalent at the time, but I'm delighted to say it is now. Finally, this is a place of freedom. As long as those two flags are flying in this place, and wherever these two flags fly, we will have freedom. Freedom is something that Australians love. Freedom is something that the Vietnamese love. It's something that we really cherish, we very much have in common. And I know that even though there are some people in Australia who are born here who might take our freedom for granted, the Australian Vietnamese community will never, never take our freedom for granted. They have had to fight too hard for that freedom. They have had to go to extraordinary lengths to get to Australia, and they appreciate that freedom now. So I say to you all that when you come here, as I say, it is an extraordinarily special place. Remember, show gratitude, and appreciate the freedom that we all have. Those who went to Vietnam, came back and were treated so abysmally should try and forget that treatment, because now we say to each and every one of you, God bless you and thank you. We do know that you have done our country proud. We do know that you are very, very special Australians, and for that we salute you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for allowing me to be a part of this very, very special day today.
Thank you, Bernie.